Do me a quick perception roll. Okay. Alrighty.
I'm cracked.
Hell yeah, look at those rolls. 13, 23, 17.
Wow.
Seriously, you have to
good.
roll with a disadvantage if you want to do it.
Oh no, I'm on top of the place. Get it?
With
On
it
top
being
of
wet.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's raining.
It's okay,
It's the
Furiously.
sound
It
of
just
rain.
started raining. You have not
Oh.
come in yet.
So you're telling me I can't see the horde of scary things in the distance?
No, this is not for something outside the inn. You're rolling for perception of something inside the inn.
Oh.
Spooky. Oh wow.
Seriously,
Did you know 1 minus 1 is 0?
Mr. Shazafraz rolling the 0. You have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. And then with that, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's everybody, right? That's everybody but Nat.
Yeah.
Let's go. Everybody except Shazafraz. You hear what sounds like to be a frog croak from the middle of the inn.
On the floor we're on?
Yep. You guys are
All right.
still in the room. The door's closed. Remember, the window's open because the Senor Goblin, Shazafraz, is on the roof asleep. Well, probably not asleep anymore because it started to rain.
Oh.
All right, so it's in the middle of the floor we're on? All right. What time of day is it? Just curious.
So it's getting closer to nighttime because of the fact that you guys decided to take your long rest in the morning because you guys stayed up all night for the Fae Festival.
All right.
Oh, I wasn't gonna
all
sleep
right.
then.
Albrecht, sits up from his bed. He's like looking around. It's like kind of puzzled. Like, I don't remember seeing a frog. I mean, why would a frog be in here and not in a marsh or a lake or some body of water near?
Well, don't you remember the inn is right next to Fake Lake?
It's next to Fake Lake. Yes.
You guys remember Fake Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Square Lake.
That's that spot in Fortnite. No, anyway.
You got to pronounce it correctly. It's fork knife.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, Albrecht stirs up from his bed and goes and the game is currently paused.
Yep, I'm gonna start it up right now. Here we go.
All right, Albrecht goes over and opens up the door.
As you walk,
to peek into the hallway.
as you open the door, the frog seems to open its eyes largely and bolt through the door. Do you want to do anything as the frog passes?
No. Just kind of look at it. It's not bothering me, right?
Nope.
Nope. Then we're good.
I don't remember possessions. Does anybody have any food on them?
I have rations.
Didn't someone bring up like a potato?
Yeah. Didn't Addie give someone a potato to bring back for Niahm?
Yeah, it was for Niahm, right?
Yes.
I don't remember who it was exactly, but I remember one of you guys had a potato. Do we want to take a wild guess? Let's just assume for viewers' sake, right? Let's assume that the potato is like right here on the empty bed with the rest of the stuff because you guys decided that this was girls' side.
Yep.
Okay.
The potatoes sitting on the bed.
As this happens, you see the frog. The frog's eyes opens even wider and bolts towards the bed with the potato on it. Any reactions from anyone as it runs that way?
No. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm just gonna let it happen.
When Albrecht gets up, Addilyn just rolls over and puts her head under the blanket. Tries to go back to bed.
Sounds about right. Omega, I'll give you another option.
Beautiful.
Would you like to do anything, or would you like the frog to just wander over to the potato?
Well, for sure, Momo is just gonna mildly sit up and be making the most like childish grumbling sounds of "I can't believe you've done this," waking me up in the middle of the night. But she's gonna be like way too tired to like actually be able to do anything. So it's just gonna be like the stare of I have no idea what I'm seeing right now.
Right. Okay. Shazafraz, do me a favor, roll another perception check for me.
You've got it. You ready to be amazed?
Yeah, I am. You are, you know, some
With,
sort of spellcasting class.
With a disadvantage, correct?
Nope.
It's a 12.
Yeah, you definitely hear what seems to be croaking and stirring from the inside.
Frog sound by like white inside. And I like peek my head to the window.
Okay, you peek your head inside and you see a frog that's rushing towards the empty bed.
Wait, frog in room.
Do you want to do anything?
No, I'm asking the room. I ask,
Okay.
wait, frog in room. Who let frog in?
Because it's a critter and it's just here. Who cares?
Yeah, you're right.
Frog?
Who cares?
I let it in for what it's worth.
So in this moment, by the way, real side note, you want to make Omega mad, you just go, Froggy! Okay, sorry.
Is that the hell? Is that racist?
No, that's
was that a
Big the cat. In that moment, the frog seems to jump underneath the covers,
Mute.
Okay.
and you hear a rustling noise.
Why frog in bed? I know it don't matter, but this is weird.
And in that moment of the rustling noise, you see a hand reach out and grab the potato as
my
Niahm
God!
appears in the frog spot.
Albert's eyes light up. Albert's eyes light up as he sees Niahm. He says, "Niahm, where were you?"
Sorry, I gotta
I'm
move the
gonna
photo.
give me a second. I'm gonna go, and copper's gonna come out of my mouth.
And copper too. Why did you put copper in your mouth?
So the craziest thing happened.
Yeah.
I was fighting this giant fey toad.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
And Copper killed it with his own little paws.
What? How would it do that? Like
What?
climb down its throat?
But then all of a sudden, I started feeling really weird. And I started croaking and hopping around like I was a frog.
It turned you into a frog?
I don't know.
Oh, you did that?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Niahm, not sound weird, but you should look in pants for frog.
Take a bite of the potato and like start looking around the bed for a frog, and I will find no frog.
Shazafraz thinks, I can't believe this little gnome just ate that frog. And didn't even cook it. And I'll just like slowly move my head away from the window and just, I'm not here.
Are you back out? Are you still on the roof with the light ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you acknowledge the
The person who just ate that frog?
No. Do you acknowledge the fact that your pillow's getting wet?
It's not my pillow.
Not his pillow.
So, okay. can you guys do an investigation roll for me?
All of us, or
Yeah.
Everybody, but I guess Adam, you could too.
I won't.
Only investigation Addilyn's doing is the inside of her eyelids.
I get that.
Wow.
I will do one.
Okay. Momo,
5 and a 17.
Momo notices two huge things, right? One, the footprints that were coming in were clearly a frog, and they do not look anything like the gnome's feet. The other thing that you noticed is that when the frog jumped in, the frog was not wet, so there's no, like, trail. The last thing you notice is it seems that there's some sort of crumpled paper up on the floor by Albrecht's bed. I pronounced it correctly that time, right, Adam? Albrecht?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the bread.
I wrote it down,
good.
and I pinned it in my chat with Omega, just so you know.
Yeah.
That's how much I care.
I appreciate you've made the effort, GM. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. So go ahead. So,
Oh, gracious GM.
look, if I really wanted to abuse my GM powers, I'd be like, oh, and your name suddenly changes.
And your name?
No, sorry. Go ahead, Adam.
No, you're good.
So, Momo, you notice what looks to be a crumpled paper by Albrecht's floor that you didn't notice there before you went to bed.
Right. Well, Momo is still rubbing at her eyes. It's going to get up and go and investigate these feats. Follow them. Like an absolute, just like she's so close to the floor, just following them because she's still got like rubbing at her eyes. She's so tired. Oh my goodness! How dare you guys wake her up? Then she's going to notice the piece of paper and then just like and pick it up and go and sit back down on the bed to read it.
Okay. As you look to read it, I don't know what type of check this would be. Let me look at your
Interesting.
stats. Let me
for
check your stats.
Right, it's like prepared explosive runes today.
So like is like a 3rd grade literacy test?
Yeah, exactly,
Right.
right? No, actually what it is you basically pass it. I'm not going to make you roll for this because you have some sort of religion check. It looks to be a piece of crumpled paper from a Libram. Almost from a paladin of sorts.
Oh?
That looks like to be like some sort of like list of teachings from the Paladin Order. But like you can't really tell because it's like been ripped out with like a big force and like crumpled up a bunch. And like you don't know, and you might also be, I don't know if Momo would be weirded out, but like there is a good chance that a frog may have touched it.
No. She loves all creatures.
Heck yeah.
Which is why when everyone was like, frog, she's just, a frog? No clue. But as soon as she realizes that it might be from a paladin, she's just gonna like get up and waddle over and like hold it out, like just the most mommy I threw up pose. Hand it over to Albrecht and just be like, I think this is yours. Because he's like, paladin? Or paladin? Give it.
Oh, let me take a look at that. Oh yeah, this is mine. How did that get? How did this get down there? And he's looking around, kind of flustered, and just like opens up his Libram and kind of like shoves the page is like just any old place, just so they stay in the book. It's like and just like closes up the book and like puts it away. It's like thanks, Mom. Thanks, Momo. I just don't know. I don't know where this came from. Hang on a second. Yeah. Hold on a second.
She's gonna just say, okay, I don't know why you crumpled it up, but don't litter. And then she's gonna go sit back down.
Do me a favor, Momo. Roll a perception check. Or
Absolutely.
I guess.
That's what you get.
Albrecht,
GM
you'll
inspiration
attempt to do what you do. Go for it. If you can RP it, I'll let you pass it.
Oh, I just I was going through my teachings, and I don't. I was just so tired and so frustrated last night. I guess I just tore these out. Did I don't remember it, but I just tore these out of my book. I was just, I was just so disappointed. Like when I went to go try to help you, and all it took was one bite from that panther, put me down, and I was just so frustrated about it, and I just, yeah.
Oh.
But maybe I'm just overreacting. So, but I'll put it back for now, and I'll just rewrite this later in the book. Yeah, I'll just rewrite that later.
So Momo's gonna stand up and she's gonna walk over and she's just gonna sit next to Albrecht and she's gonna be like, "It's all right. It's all right." And she's gonna be like, just pat his shoulder, so gently.
Hey, Albrecht looks down at Momo and smiles and says, "Thanks, Momo."
You get sleep. You get sleep, Mom.
Sleep. We just slept for. We just had a long rest. We don't. I mean, I didn't rest that well, but you all did. I was there.
I would like to continue my rest.
I'm going to
Sorry, Addilyn.
eat more of my potato, take a big bite, and then like kind of talk with my mouth full, and say, "So what were you lazy bums doing while I was slaying the Fae?"
Well, there was a festival, and then we got attacked by the Fae. We got attacked by the Fae actually, and then we watched them. We watched as they severed the connection from. What was the character's name? Ellie, I think her name is.
Yeah, Ellie.
Yeah.
They severed the connection between Ellie and her patron. Like we watched it happen. It just kind of happened.
And now her patron is the Fae.
Now her patron is the Fae, which it was not before. And I'm not sure how good a thing that is, but I've got a more than slightly bad feeling about that.
She seems to have lost a couple of her marbles that she had beforehand.
You could say that, yeah.
In that moment,
She lost her marbles. She better go find them.
Good thinking, Niahm.
My marbles with me.
in that moment, you'll hear a knock on the door, and go, and you hear it just muffled. You hear, "Hey, you can't hear anything." I'm trying to do like a muffled, so I'm trying to put like my hand in front of my mouth, so it's like, "Hey,
It's like-
you can't hear anything."
Albert doesn't open. I assume that we would know who that is based on his voice.
Yeah,
right?
but yeah, he has a very unique voice.
Yeah,
Addilyn-
we're assuming it's Jester.
Yeah,
There is an audible groan from the pile of blankets that Addilyn is under.
Oh man.
no worries.
Momo, without hesitation, is just gonna go and open the door.
Heck yeah.
He's not even thinking.
You open the door, and the tiny gnome Jester is standing there, and he just looks up at you, and he goes, "Hey, you kid! You see anything going around a herd of croak? I hope none of you guys passed away."
With a soft smile, she's just gonna point and just go, "There was a frog, and now there's a Niahm."
Sorry, I'm making really bad jokes, and I love that Furiously's cracking up at them. He looks around and he just kind of goes, "Huh, I wasn't expecting anything like this to be going on today. We were kind of catching up from the sleep too from the festival. Usually everybody just sleeps off what's going on during the festival." Oh, Nat hasn't met Jester yet. This is gonna be great.
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
My eyes are gonna get really wide because there's another gnome.
Sure.
And I'm going to like run over there and like I'm just gonna be like awkwardly just like staring and
Like, are you like right? Can you move? Do you mind moving yourself to where you're standing?
yeah.
No rush. No cap.
Except my map like went to the middle of nowhere. Hold
Wait,
on.
are you actually in the middle of nowhere? Hold on. Where
She's
is
still
your-
out fighting the Fae.
Are
Hold
you?
on.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Where
I'm
are
like,
you?
what happened to the map? Move. Oh, there we go. I see it. Okay.
Okay,
I
no
can move
worries, no
down.
worries. I'm just trying to
Alright,
make sure that everything works correctly. Okay, so you
I'm-
move over. And
Yeah, and I'm awkwardly like standing there, like kind of hyperventilating, and like I'm gonna say something, but like I don't know what I'm gonna say, so I'm just kind of like weirdly, awkwardly, creepily staring.
okay, so as that happens, Jester's like talking to Momo, but then turns and looks at you, and he goes, "Hey, you kid, how's it going?" He kind of just like gives you this look of like a happy like friendship, like bring stuff in. He kind of like waves at you and he goes, "I'm Jester. You want to know why they call me Jester? 'Cause I'm funny. You want to see something cool?" And he brings out 3 like juggling balls.
Oh gosh.
And then he tosses them into the air and they drop to the floor and he goes, "I can't juggle."
Momo literally has to turn around.
That's
Okay. IRL me is like fighting with D&D right now.
why what?
Niamh's gonna like just start clapping really excitedly and try to like pick up all the balls off the ground and hand them back.
What was it? What were you trying to fight with the IRL thing?
Cause I would have been like, oh gosh.
He kind of turns to you and he goes, "Come on, kid, it's a joke. You gotta laugh." He goes, "You want to keep a ball?" And he hands you one of the juggling balls.
I grab it and I stuff it in my pocket. And I grab Copper out of my other pocket and I shove Copper in his face and I say, "Hi, this is Copper."
He nods. He goes, "Hi, Copper. Nice to meet you." And he he reaches out his hand like you would introduce yourself to like a new cat, right? Like you can clearly see he's been around animals before.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to know the percentage of Copper being shoved out if it was face first or butt first.
I mean, Nat, would you like?
I'm probably 50-50, like whatever way Copper comes out of the pocket, I guess.
However they get grabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when
gonna-
you meet a new cat or a dog and you like leave your hand out and you let them smell
Yeah,
it.
let them sniff it first.
Yeah, that's what he's doing to Copper.
Precious.
I'm gonna grab Copper's little paw and like shake his hand.
You see him reach into his pocket and pull out an acorn and hand it to Copper.
Oh, you're my new friend.
Jester nods and he goes, "Nice to meet you, kid." He goes, "So I guess you had something to do with the toad coming around here? Do you have a toad friend?"
I am a toad.
Jester kind of just looks at you and just nods and goes, "Okay, kid. You can be whatever you want. There's magic." And he kind of like points to like the air all around him. And as soon as that happens, you just hear like groaning as you just have a dwarvish woman. Everybody else knows her, but Niahm. Stella pop her head out, and she goes, "What are you doing, Jester? Come back to bed."
Yes, go back to bed.
Do you holler that, Phoenix?
Yeah.
From under the covers.
Yes, go back to bed.
He nods and he goes, "Sorry to disturb your beauty sleep there. I'm gonna head back to bed before my beauty puts me to sleep permanently."
Nice. Momo's just gonna give him the most "I'm sorry" face ever, and then just say thank you for stopping. Bye.
He nods, and as he starts to walk away, he turns around and gives like a little wink towards you guys, and gets pulled into the bedroom by Stella to go back to sleep.
Oh my goodness! She's
Like,
gonna-
Oh,
like a why are you still awake? You're keeping me awake type thing.
right?
Not like bedroom eyes type of thing. Jesus Christ,
No,
guys.
I meant like mad.
Damn. Okay. Alrighty. And so from there, you guys could choose to nap until the morning if you want to, or just do some RP until you guys get back to the morning. But there are some things that some of you know that a bunch of you don't know.
That's
Especially
very true.
Niahm doesn't know anything that's going on. So if you guys want this time to kind of chat and like catch each other up, feel free. If you guys would rather just push through the next day, go right ahead.
I mean, I'm up for chatting if people want to do that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I just understand that if you want Furiously's attention, you're gonna have to call him inside.
Right, he's not gonna hear any of this.
Well, he'll hear.
I hear like snippets. Like if you're talking kind of loud or you talk towards the window, I'll catch parts of the conversation.
I'm sure if we say lightning, he'll be like, hmm?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Is I'm just lounging in the rain, watching the clouds.
Right.
In the distance though, you will hear a little bit of thunder roaring. Furiously, since you are attuned to thunder and lightning and whatnot,
Yeah.
you notice that it's not coming from the storm; it's coming from the barrier on the outside.
Yeah. I figured. I guess the only thing that I'm curious about is before I went to sleep, I saw something in the distance. Can I still see that?
Yeah. So this might be
Even like through the storm, or
so like it's raining and you can see lights. If you roll a perception check for me, that's a really good idea.
it's an 8.
All right, you see glowing torches from the thing. Do you remember what it
Okay.
is, or do you need me to remind you?
I do remember what it is.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're just looking to see if it's still there.
Yeah. Did they get
Okay.
kind of closer, or is it?
Looks like they're
Is it-
camping out,
Oh, okay.
especially
Yeah.
because imagine moving that many people in the rain.
Yeah. This
So-
is. I guess this is kind of like today me problem now. So
Right.
when the time's right, I'll get off the roof. But I'm relaxing for now.
Yeah, go for it. And with that, I will start with we'll give we give initiative in the same order each time, or like RP assignment or whatever. We're gonna start with Momo. Momo, what would you like to do as the door is still open?
Well, I'm gonna shut it
Okay.
very softly because I do not want to incur the wrath of anyone else.
Got you.
And then, very softly, watching hitting any like creaked floorboards or anything. Just walk over to my bed, and sit on the side and sort of look around, debating on what's going to go on now because now that we have Niahm, it is the true debate of what all do we share.
Right, and I think out of everybody, I think
The
the
most.
most of the central plot.
I do indeed, and that is not because I am a paid worker.
Correct. Correct.
Paid actor.
Yeah, you're not a paid actor.
disclosure.
Alrighty. So I gave Shazafraz an option. So after this, we will go to Addilyn. Is Addilyn still asleep?
Addilyn is trying to sleep.
Got you. Then I will pass it over to Albrecht.
Oh, as far as Albert's going back to bed or not?
Well, if Albrecht wants to talk about stuff, any RP stuff. If not, we're gonna try to make someone move on the day, and
No, we can move on the day. That's fine. Seems like that's what everyone wants to do, right?
Well, I think I don't know. Omega, you're still thinking, right?
Yeah. Momo is. We're not sure yet. It's the look at like everyone else to see if anyone else is going to start the conversation.
All right.
Right.
hold on a second. Yeah, give me. Yeah, keep it. Yeah, go ahead. Momo, do your thing.
Yeah, no
well,
worries.
While this is going on, why don't we have Niahm do Niahm stuff? Because Niahm has now acquired a new toy and a
Oh,
new friend.
Yeah.
So whenever you are ready, Nat, if you want to just get ready to go back to bed, feel free as well.
I'll probably walk over to like a corner, like back to the bed where I was.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna like try to juggle with the one ball. Cause I wanna be cool like Jester.
oh no.
Hell yeah, let's go!
What have you done?
I think everybody's agreed though when you missed it, Nat. So Nat, there are 2 key points that you missed from last stream. I think everybody loved Jester. Jester was their favorite cat.
Yeah.
And then the second thing was that at the very end, the last line of the last campaign, was that Jester can actually juggle. He just fakes not being able to juggle to make people laugh.
And Momo got to see that with.
Yeah, Momo was the only
all-
person that learned it. So that's state
Yep.
secrets right there. And that's not because she's a paid actress.
It's totally not.
Yeah, so that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to figure out how to juggle with one ball.
Heck yeah. Okay,
Shoot, my bad. Ignore that.
I'll
I'm
delete
still
it.
messing with my spell.
Momo has juggling resistance.
Yeah, well,
I have resisted the
actually,
no.
you know what? Just for the heck of it,
boy.
Niahm, do me a favor and run a performance check.
Oh yeah.
Charisma's my lowest stat.
I
Let's
know.
go.
Let's do it. Hell yeah! You know what you do with that
yeah!
ball? You juggle it. You juggle the heck out of it. 16.
It's more like tossing it up and down in the air, but it looks cool.
You do it with style. Let's go.
Yes. Yes.
You are so... You... In the back of your mind, you're like, if Jester could see me now. Alrighty. So from here, Momo, I will pass it back to you. What would you like to do?
Totally. Well, it's this look, just watching with like the softest smile, at Niahm, but then she's like waiting to see like if anyone's gonna like say anything or ask, and if they don't, then she's gonna like lay back down, but she's probably not gonna probably not gonna sleep.
I don't think...
I'm just gonna lay in bed and relax.
Yeah, that's fine. Y'all are really bad at sharing stuff with each other.
Yeah.
Face of the party, face of the party, face of the party. The goblin's the face of the party.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We're just
Okay,
a bunch of socially awkward people being led around by extroverted goblins and and gnomes.
Alrighty.
Basically,
So you guys are gonna decide to go back to sleep until the next morning?
correct.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Let's do that.
You guys sleep
Totally.
until the next morning. You hear the sounds of people rustling, getting up and moving around. Because, there are people coming inside and out of the inn. They are doing a bunch of different stuff. But at the end of the day, you guys are just, exhausted. We're moving you guys to your respective beds.
Thank you.
And then from that, you kind of just, the rain kind of lets up. Oh, okay. Adam, I got your message. That is perfectly fine. So with that, it'll become the next morning, and you hear like a loud thunder, like a loud crack, but you hear no raining. And then you hear what sounds to be like a muffled scream outside, and it's coming from... And this is not something that you have to roll perception for, because it is blatant. Yeah.
Okay. Let me guess, it's coming from the roof.
No, it's coming from the...
Oh.
If you were to guess which direction it came from, it'd come from that border. Remember when you and Shazafraz almost got struck by lightning?
Yeah.
It's over in that direction.
Can we see from the window where that is, or no?
You can, but roll a perception check to see if you can tell what it is.
Sure.
Let me redraw the window for you.
Where's
I believe the window's
the window
right
to the left
here.
of that bed? Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Okay. You really want me to do perception for this? Okay.
Or I guess investigation, whatever you feel like would be like the best.
I guess we'll do. I mean, perception is my better roll, so we'll just.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't see nothing.
You look outside and the sun's too bright for you to realize what's going on. You just know that it's not raining.
It's more so that like there's other reasons that like Albert couldn't make it out.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Sure.
Mr. Shazafraz, Mr. Person on the roof.
Yeah.
Do me a favor and roll a perception check for me.
Yeah.
Or investigation.
15.
You know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The protective lightning came down and struck what seems to be, well, what are the remains of a goblin scout.